Hi, today we're going to learn about factoring trinomials with the first term other than x. We've already learned how to do this method with the slip and slide, and it's perfectly fine with me if you prefer to do the slip and slide method. This is just another method that I have found that I like better. So this is the method that I use because I find it more simple. It's up to you whether you like to use this one or not, but I just wanted to introduce it to you. So, when factoring trinomials with the first term other than x squared, it is helpful to multiply the first term by the last term, then find the factors of that number that will add to the middle term. That seems familiar. Rewrite the trinomial as a four-term polynomial using those two factors as the middle terms and the original first and last terms as the first and last terms. You can then factor as you normally would a four-term polynomial by grouping. So let's look and see what that's going to look like. So number one is 2x squared minus 4x minus 6. So the way I use this x, and again, it's just for organizational purposes. It's not like you can get it wrong. The way I use this x is I put the middle term in the top of the x. So negative 4 goes here. Then I multiply the last two terms and put them in the bottom. So 2 times negative 6 is negative 12, and that goes in the bottom of the x. Again, just an organizational method. You don't have to do it exactly like I do it. What I'm looking for now is the factors of negative 12 that will add up to negative 4. They are positive 2 and negative 6. Now I'm going to use these two numbers as my middle term in my polynomial when I rewrite it. So I'll keep the first term, 2x squared, and I'll put this in the middle, so plus 2x, and I'll put this in the middle, minus 6x, and then keep the last term. So I haven't changed my polynomial at all. I've just stretched out the middle term, because if I add positive 2 and negative 6, I'll get back to negative 4x. I like this method. It makes more sense to me. Then I can factor this out just by grouping it. So I group the first two terms, group the second two terms, pull out the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of 2x squared and 2x is just 2x. What's left in parentheses will be x plus 1. The greatest common factor of 6x and negative 6, I'm going to pull out negative 6 so that I can get x plus 1 in parentheses. And I am pulling those two factors out, 2x minus 6 times x plus 1. And those are my factors. I don't have to go back and divide by anything. I'm just simply, that's my answer. So again, if you like this method, great. If you don't like this method, I'm fine with you using the slip and slide. Okay, number 2. Again, I'll take my middle term and put it here. 11 goes there. I'll multiply my last two terms and put that number here. So 10 times negative 6 is negative 60. And then I find the factors of negative 60 that will add up to positive 11. They are negative 4 and 15. And then I put those two terms in the middle of my polynomial. So it looks like this. Keep the first term, 10x squared. Add these two terms in. So I'll have negative 4x plus 15, oops, that's messy, plus 15x, and then I keep the last term. And again, all I have to do now is factor it by grouping. Pull out the greatest common factor here. It's going to be 2x, which leaves me 5x minus 2. And here it's going to be 3, which leaves me 5x minus 2. So my factors are 2x plus 3 times 5x minus 2. Sorry, I forgot to write my plus sign there. So very simple, very easy system. I'm going to do the rest. I'm going to do the next two with you, and then you can do your homework. And if you like to do the slip and slide on your homework, go right ahead. This is just another way that I find easier, and it may not be that way for you. All right, so again, we put the middle term here. We multiply and put the other term here. What are the factors of 28 that will add up to 29? That's pretty easy. It's 1 and 28. And then I write my 4-term polynomial out. So 7x squared plus 1 plus 28x plus 4. And then I group it. Group the first two terms, group the last two terms. The greatest common factor here, the greatest common factor here was, I'm sorry, I messed up here. I should have put an x there, not a 1. It was 1x. I meant to leave out the 1, not leave out the x. Okay, so the greatest common factor here is going to be x. Then I have 7x plus 1. The greatest common factor here is 4, positive 4. Then I have 7x plus 1. So my factors are x plus 4 and 7x plus 1. End of story. Pretty easy, right? Hope you like this system. Okay, this one, I'll put 17 here, multiply 3 times 20, and put it in the bottom. The factors of 60, that will add up to 17, are 5 and 12. Rewrite my trinomial, 3x squared plus 12x plus 5x plus 20. Someone asked me if it mattered the order of the two numbers. It does not. It will factor out fine either way. You do not have to put these two numbers in any particular order. I could have put 5x first and 12x second. I put 12x first because I knew that 3 was a factor of 12 and 5 was a factor of 20, but it's not necessary to put them in any particular order. Okay, so now I'll group and pull out my greatest common factors. Here it's 3x, and then I have x plus 4. And here it's 5, and I have x plus 4. My factors are 3x plus 5 and x plus 4. Again, I'm done there. I don't have to go back and divide anything because I didn't change my polynomial. I hope you like this method. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Miss Elkins signing out.